I figured that, given the season, perhaps one should do something a little more darker. And what could be more darker than playing as the Lord of Hell itself? Or himself, I should say, not itself. So right now we are playing the Rogue Lords. Because what? It's actually a game. It's actually a game I drop the dark accent for a second. Game I actually enjoy. I have played it a bit myself, but we're gonna start a fresh save, fresh game, because otherwise I'll only have a few characters unlocked. And as much as that, would be fun, I think it would be better if we started afresh and got to enjoy our dark ascent. Bit like Tim Curry there. But yes, we're going to jump straight into a new game. Not even time yet, but we're going to go for it anyway. See, that's my game. I've completed one thing.
Many moons ago, mortals rose up against me and chased me down.
Ooh.
They were led by demon hunters, wretched beings incapable of seeing the beauty of a corrupted world. My creatures and demons gave everything they had in the fight, but it was not enough. I was forced to leave the world of the living. Weakened, I returned to hell to survive. For years I consumed fresh souls to regain my power, but their numbers are fast diminishing. I cannot wait anymore. I must reclaim my rightful place. It is time to gather my forces once more. Those who signed a pact with me will do as I order. They will spread terror and corruption in my name. The time has come for my revenge.
Now that actually a big statement there. With him saying, yes, launch adventure to the world map. Thank you. It's a tutorial mission, we have to go do it. The Awakening. The further you progress in the game, the stronger your adversaries become, and the overall difficulty of the game increases. Launch the mission.
Many years ago, I was banished from the terrestrial plane by Van Helsing and his demon hunters. Since then, I have reigned over hell while awaiting the hour of my return. But things are changing. The souls of the deceased no longer descend into hell. Have humans become more virtuous? Or is there a new force conspiring to usurp my power? I recall into service my disciples, powerful beings who once made a pact with me. They can move freely in this region called the New World, where I was undone by Van Helsing. They will find him and exact my revenge upon him.
That's a bit of gameplay now, but that's a very interesting point he just made. That is actually a very, very, very good point he just made. I don't know why it's like got the telescope thing and got the black thing down here. I really don't. I sometimes try to fix these things, and sometimes I think I just don't want to get to it. I go in full screen mode, and this is apparently the resolution I'm allowed. I mean, I tried doing it in 1910s, but it didn't change anything. Maybe it'll only change when I've actually changed game, restart the game. I don't know. Well, this is a tutorial. We're gonna quickly do it. But yeah, he made a good point there.
Through the renewed link with my disciples, I become aware of the situation in the new world. The demon hunters have increased their hold on the population. They are everywhere, on the roads, in the villages, patrolling and imposing a summary justice. On the other hand, no one has heard of the 6 artifacts stolen from me by Van Helsing during our last confrontation. If he is using them, he does not boast of it. My attention is drawn towards a new religion. The Sanctualumen, as it is called,
That sounds like
is
levels.
increasing its hold on humans. My disciples decide to go to one of its sanctuaries in order to learn more.
But yeah, it's a good bit of a statement there. He unwittingly mentioned that. See, there's no way the souls of the damned. There should be like a constant flood of souls coming over, and yet the number of souls coming down has lessened. Now he's quite right on that statement. No way have humans become nice and I was space for that. Become blinking holy people. Not a chance. I always pick this whenever I get a chance because you build up such a good resting armamental skills.
I'm terribly sorry, but it seems your time has come.
I'm a marauder. You won't defeat me so easily. I am really buggered, aren't I? Yep. His skills are cheaper. Recharge skills. It won't let me.
Darkness makes me stronger.
Stronger. See, that's the thing he's taking. And we'll poke again. Poke! He's now vulnerable. And that's when you can take him out. Either that bar needs to drop to 0 or that bar to 0.
Cower before my omnipotence.
Simple mortal trinkets. You'd better find a use for them.
Make your selections. If you get 3 of them, you can sort of twist them twist together to become. If we have a 3rd one, we can make that become a more powerful version. We took no damage. Oop, choop, choop, choop,
An
choop.
isolated camp. We'll teach its occupants to be afraid of the dark.
But as I was just saying there, some places have extra activities. We'll get another skill. But yeah, so example, if we got another
But it seems your time has
got another one of Drax Punk Stabby Stab skills. Reduce damage. Select Mary. Ooh. So select him.
Mirror, mirror, who shall
Now let's
dance?
reset that, but if I use on him now, The mirror double taps. See, I got 2 hits. This is scripted, so you can't really stop this. Yeah, she's preparing a nasty attack. Headless Horseman's a battle-hardened soldier. He's your tank. You want tanks. But see, now everything's pointing at him. Now AoEs still hit everybody. Can't really stop that. Now see, we just hit a vulnerable state on Drac. A Menow's bloodthirsty warrior. He has earned longevity by being extremely cautious.
I'm listening, Master.
See, that will do.
I don't like this situation. Let's change it.
Move Master status effects Dracula. See?
The
And
devil is
approve.
in the details.
Oh, and you go to 0.
My power is absolute.
Essentially, that's cheat mode. Don't like that? Zoop. I got so much more I can do. But yeah, that's the thing. If they hit... Thank you. If they hit him now, every damage he does, it goes to me here. Not to...
What game are we playing?
that would actually be fine. Miss Mary. Slappy slappy.
Those who do not submit must die.
Excellent. Now the tutorial combat's out of the way.
Take everything you can.
Yes. Okay, the ones with the little up icons are what this are showing me the skills that I can evolve. Could take nothing. Get some cash. There were 3 of these, so... Now the cool thing about this is, despite doing that, because it's done that and you've lost a skill,
The humans will finally
you then
submit
get
to
to
my
have... You then get to have a skill. Of equal value to what you just lost. Which is awesome. And it's actually a really cool feature. It's like you're not being penalised for evolving a skill because it goes, well, you've had 3 skills, but you just, gave up 2 of them. You know, you had 2 skills here, you gave 2 of them up. So you technically down a skill. I'm only giving you the 1 skill. I shall give you a 2nd skill. The water sticks bubble from in the form of fountains at certain points spread around the world. You use water to regenerate your diabolic essence or purge your disciples of negative traits. We don't have anything to do with anything.
The waters of the Styx offer invincibility. I
Must more. Likelihood of us actually being able to get with a page event here.
This forest isn't so terrifying. Not yet.
Choose this disciple. Now you can lose it and you can scare. That's what's going to happen. That's at least these characteristics can encounter. There might be others, but this is one of those.
What are my orders?
ones are gonna get hit. Your disciples stumble upon a young man shooting at straw targets with a crossbow. He's startled when he notices them and points his weapon in their direction. You are. I recognize you. My master told me about you. You're the devil's evidences. I can't do an American accent. I'm going to do an English one. I'm going to annihilate you and become a legend in my own time. I'll be the greatest demon hunter ever. Despite his boasting, the kid can barely hide the fact that he's shaking in his boots. You would almost feel sorry for him. But his naivety annoys you. There must be a way to use him to your advantage. This kid already fancied himself the new Van Helsing, even though he'd never looked evil in the face until a few minutes ago. The time has come to let him taste the secret horrors only you know. And click on him. Yes, I looked him up and down suspiciously. How? You have no head.
It's high time
Yeah.
I interfered. The only limit to my power is my
It was easy to begin
imagination.
with, but yeah, let's sterilize him.
You give the orders, I carry them out.
Well, apparently you're a German dude. Actually, some tales are German. Others are Irish. Depends entirely who's telling the tale of it. The Headless Horseman infiltrates the apprentice's mind to make his worst nightmares come true. Shadow creatures begin crawling on the ground around him and over his skin. It then turns out his nightmares were fluffy kittens. Anything goes well when accomplishing my missions, even magic. At my age, I'm very hard to impress. Congratulations. Soldier's duty to master all the weapons in his arsenal.
It's not my head, but it'll do.
So you got careful for that.
Knowledge is power.
E like that, so you got self-efficating.
It's not my head,
And a
but
connoisseur.
it'll do.
Sometimes disciples react after some social tests. Depending on their temper, each disciple has more or less chances to react positively. A reaction can either be only involve the disciple who just passed the test, or be a conversation with another member of the team. Reactions generate a trait for at least one of the participants, either positive or negative, depending on the reaction's nature. That's what you gotta learn. You gotta learn that bit. Livid with terror, the apprentice hunter tries to kill them, but they are only illusions, and he can't even touch them. Finally, he falls to his knees before your disciples. Have pity, make them stop. I'll do whatever you want. He is at the Headless Horseman's mercy. What should he do with him? Go betray the others. The horseman explains to him that only the way to make the creatures disappear is by killing the other demon hunters he knows. Without a second's hesitation, the apprentice takes off, running for the closest demon hunter refuge. It won't be long before the souls of those accursed upstarts are among your subjects.
Finally, fresh souls to torment.
Finally, some cash. It's not easy
Not
being...
my head, but it'll do.
And they always get this. Traits always appear like that. Here we go. Section, spellbook, second section tells me about double stuff. If you all know the relics they have. They have their own personal relics, and then there's the relics that are just for general people. Now, I said Dracula's leader. See, that lot comes in, and you want these as much as you can, because the more you boost these things up, the better. Also, I like putting Dracula in because he floats. Whee!
By dawn, these lands will be mine.
Technically, we're moving night to night. In a secret meeting place hidden from mortals, your disciples meet with the Grim Reaper. It's time to do some business. Now we can check him out like this. Numerous eyes observe you from underneath the Grim Reaper's hood. You have no idea what he does with all the souls he collects, but as long as he respects the deals he makes with you, it's not your concern.
The conductor of souls finally deigns to show himself. Don't make him wait.
The Grim Reaper offers you skills and relics in exchange for souls. He can also increase the rarity of skills you already possess, but to do so, he needs to keep the skill until the next time you meet him. That's where you can go 50-50, because if you put one there, you can, he'll take it, but you'll get a rarer version back. It's also a good spot, and this, like any other location where this happens, automatically gives you
You'd better find a use for them.
a second skill. Depending on your build. Now the buy a relic, oh great. Stop. Yes, thank you. You can have haste 2. Thank you very much. I want to buy the skill. Choose a skill. Well, I gotta get one of these. In fact, I'm going to get this one. Thank you. I don't want to end the encounter, I want to buy this other skill. I got cash to spend. Let me spend it. That's the problem, it goes away afterwards. Now he's got that skill, and he was over here. So if we want the skill back, we gotta go this way. How we get there is up to us.
Stone by stone, I will tear down everything the Sanctualumen built.
But yeah, something was wrong. The souls of the damned are not coming down. Even if you consider it the other
My
way.
disciples enter the Sanctualumen sanctuary and determine that it has well and truly replaced the old religions. Priest and warrior monks trained to fight the creatures of the night. Vampires and werewolves rot in silver cages. My disciples swoop upon this new enemy, and soon lifeless bodies litter the sanctuary's floor. A handful of survivors are charged with spreading the word of my return. We then leave for the last known bastion of Van Helsing.
Yep. We're off. I had little drawn pictures. Now this thing, Terror, is a thing, and when it gets to some point, you'll get special things. Now this point is letting me do what I want. Now if I want that skill back, I've got to go this way. But I can get there by getting skills. Yes.
Their time is counted.
Well, thank you for making that more expensive. First night.
This village is much too calm. Let us sow chaos in their midst. If you want something done right, do it yourself. The only limit to my power is my imagination.
Unfortunately, I want that skill back, and now I've got to go this way. I can get Terror Effect in 3 nights, but I keep thinking the same thing. Skills! Because the more skills you get,
Kill them all.
the more skills I get, the more things I can play with. This is a case of do whatever you feel like. Now he's going to apply a bonus, so it's going to be fine.
What game are we playing?
You know what, for maximum effect is annoying it's that one first, but she has a relic which puts that up. And that's awesome.
I'm listening, Master.
See, these skills are stronger now. Okay, he's gonna go for him, so...
Who should I kill?
Blah. Shift the target. Now he applies bleeding with his strikes. Now, if that's the first skill, you get an EP bonus. So it adds to this. And it's an initiator, so you've got to use it first turn. Now, if you were doing a spirit-based attack, then that would be awesome, because then you just like...
A mortal that bows down before my power is a good mortal. Take everything you can.
Stabby stabby. Yeah, see, like Spirits of the Night. That would be useful with that initiator. I can completely choose to ignore that.
I'm surprised any humans were able to survive the fetid vapors of this swamp.
Yeah, let's see what we got. Let's see. Ruse and occultism. And that's, yeah, that's Dracula's wheelhouse.
At your service, master.
As they enter the thriving mansion cemetery, your disciples notice something strange. A huge pile of corpses. As they come closer to examine the mystery, the gravedigger calls out to them. If you come here, drop off a body, walk right back out and put it in the common grave. With this damn white plague ravaging the countryside, I don't have any space for new residents. And the worst part is, all these plague-infected bodies don't rot. There has to be some dark magic at work in there somewhere. I'm sure of it. I'd give anything to get rid of these bodies. The gravedigger isn't joking when he says the cemetery is full. There are more tombstones there than there are trees in the forest, and the graves are so full that each one forms a small burial mound. How delightful. The pile of corpses include men and women, young and old. It seems the epidemic spares no one. They are all as pale as ghosts, as if they have been drained of all their blood. That's why it's called the White Plague. You know, it's fun is that sometimes they point out, like, blah, 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 and then he goes, the sad thing is, I wasn't even involved. Let's have a chit-chat with the gravedigger. Mr. Dracula. The gravedigger looks nervously at your disciples. I can examine these closer. The body looks as fresh as the day they were died. Unknown magic dwells beneath their skin. You should be able to withdraw it. I chose another option last time,
I
but
don't like this situation. Let's...
Perfect.
yes. I like the fact that he's actually got. I like the fact that if you look at this, the way they've done the model, his character. He's got his face there, but then he's got that bit there, and it looks like two completely different things. Like he's just wearing a mask. The fresh flesh to extract the heart, from which the magic seems to emanate. He extracts as much magic as possible in order to create a demonic talisman of extraordinary power. Terrified by the spectacle he just witnessed, the gravedigger flees the cemetery. Your disciples let him escape. His reward for enabling the creation of this new relic.
These relics will only make our conquest more bloody. Perfect.
Cool. I shall have a bookmark. Spells are extremely volatile weapons. Beauty yourself proud.
It's not my head, but it'll do.
Excellent. You got +2 temptation, +1 spiritual damage, and +6 max spiritual points. Great, because he doesn't do anything like that.
Knowledge is power.
For Drac, upping his physical damage is always good. Now, I did a different thing last time. I actually created an army of undead. Because I made a pact. That's always the same every time. If you souls you gave me into the skill Bloodlust, His strength has been greatly multiplied. The harvest was good. The skill Bloodlust now possesses a rarity level of wicked, as stipulated in our pact. I think that should be his voice. Thank you.
The conductor of souls finally deigns to show himself. Don't make him wait.
I could do a lot of buying. Thank you. My bleed is now stronger. And
I
with
am
that,
pleased with these offerings. Take them.
you know what? We'll take focalization because it's pretty nice. Change for souls. Lots, mate. This is all completely irrelevant. Because you may have guessed by now that there's no chance in Chufties we're going to beat Van Helsing in the first attempt.
Submit to my yoke.
That depletes my lowest AP costing skill. Now, if I buy that, I got just enough cash for this. So I got one more evolution. Yeah.
I
Better
am
one.
pleased with these offerings.
Oh god, we just got a second copy. Thank you. We're ready to deal with this fight up here. Destroy the sanctuary. If I get another one of the purple ones, which is unlikely, we can do that. You know, let's look at Terror. We can't lose the tutorial fight. And it's more fun. We have to show off Terror effects.
Roll tonight.
Now, this is 2 fights. Or at least 2 adversaries. Only makes 2 fights. Let's see. So what you're doing to her and you're doing to him. You're not doing to either one. All to him. For me and only me.
Mirror, mirror. Who shall
I just want an excuse to use help. Now, any attack she does, because she has to target the lowest health person, you use to get your spiritual points in your thing. Thank you. That's so handy. Right, if she takes out this one,
Humans are such.
see, juggling like that can give you an absolute advantage with her character.
My influence is growing.
Got terror effect up. You discover a trait for one of your disciples. And guess what? It's right next door. Oh no.
Hillocks and fields as far as the eye can see. This scene lacks chaos.
We've got +2 scare. We can get ourselves some health back. Yeah, our health. Some things don't never seem to change in my life.
The vile waters of the Styx.
But yeah, if we don't build that up, that drops to 0, we lose. So it's end of the discussion on that one. That's always the final conflict, because it's the end of the book. Take down Van Helsing!
My
disciples.
disciples to Van Helsing's lair. He is there, surrounded by his men. He is waiting for us. The news of my return does not seem to have shaken him. And so battle is engaged.
Attack! Oh, we are so gonna win this.
Van Helsing. Finally we meet again. Prepare to suffer an eternity of torment, mortal.
Who should I kill? On guard!
Could really do with these two not.
I shall reforge the world in my image.
Well, that cost me like 12 a shot.
Mirror, mirror, who shall die tonight? I want to die!
There you go. Do that to knock his attack down. Because everyone knew Van Helsing had a machine gun. Just everyone knows. And so I go, what now?
In the fight? You may go.
I'm getting a kill. Because I've got a funny feeling I'm about to get absolutely roasted. We're going to win that fight.
My disciples are defeated. Van Helsing brushed them aside with the swipe of a hand. What a humiliation. The growing influence of the Sanctuary Lumen has sapped my strength. I order my disciples to retreat towards a location from where we shall launch a different kind of attack.
Yeah. Not head on. Because we just got roasted. It says defeat, but technically that's actually how you win.
A new addition to my collection.
Midnight Kiss. Within the following books. So any skill that transpires you get, it now appears in the next book. But that was a tutorial fight, and as you see, that was never going to win. As he just says, Van Helsing swept to the side with a gesture. It wasn't even a fight. It's like 2 rounds. Bleh. I was determined I was going through at least 1 round. I was killing one of his guys before he wiped me off the face of the planet. Now here's my portrait of minions.
I don't have many disciples left to send to the surface. My influence is a mere shadow of what it was before.
I'm hoping
I
that
must
more.
assemble my followers.
I mean, there's so many famous horror story books. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 unlockables. See, Dracula. And you have a biography. I think everyone, actually, you know what, I like that one more. I think everyone kind of knows the story of Dracula. But yeah, there's a little tale on each one. I might, towards the end, I should go through that and look at them.
That reprobate Van Helsing. Not only did he humiliate me, he deprived me of my powers.
Altar of Conquests. We need Garion's Claw.
Garion's Claw is a fascinating artifact. With its help, I can ensure that no mortal rises against me ever again. Even Van Helsing wouldn't be able to find the inspiration to confront me. But my vengeance wouldn't taste as sweet. If I destroy his ability to think for himself, Van Helsing would hardly realize the depths of his loss.
Yeah, well, we're going to listen to the rest of that. But yeah, here's this part of the skills and whatnot. We can get this stuff. Death Standard. In one book. Wow, that's a lot of zones, but Death Standard is a really nice one. Max AP plus 1. These are the levels you can get. And here's statistics. They're not good. But without further ado, let's just jump into a book of nightmares. As we hunt down our artifacts and make them pay.
The claw of Geryon, cut from the creature of the same name, drives out all inspiration from anyone who enters into contact with it. It is thus an object that humans consider to be cursed, and they do not keep it for long.
Nope.
Finding it will not be easy. My informers on Earth heard talk of a poet lacking inspiration who had received a visit from the Sanctuary Lumen. My disciples will begin there.
Probably the middle guy as leader. But has obviously no effective thing on combat. But I got a set of this water effect. It's a nice water effect. Shiny. Let's go to a worm-eating shack, shall we? Can I just take you all to the best places?
My disciples go to the home of a poet suffering from creative impotence. Apparently, this insignificant individual had received a visit from the Sanctua Lumen, an occurrence that immediately aroused our interest. Hoping to find here the point of departure in their quest for the Claw of Geryon, they enter the rundown hut and find a young man ferociously tearing up pages covered in crossings out. He unquestionably bears the mark of Geryon. He tells us how men of the Sanctua Lumen suddenly burst in, took the claw, and immediately left for the town of Pere.
Yeah.
That is where my disciples will go.
Almost the town of Pere. Pere. Hello.
Screams of terror. Such sweet music to my ears.
Right, this is where we can decide where we want to go. Now these two zones will get more souls. 1, but that's better because it gives me more essence. More essence means I can inflict more devil powers. Now these are mystery zones, and those I don't like. God, I don't like those. I have to sacrifice a skill for those. I get more skill slots, but I can't get a copy of that skill. Which is very annoying. Now I could go up that way, jump, jump. I'll just go straight up that way. You know what, let's go that way, folks. We'll see that. I don't want to do the elite combat, though they get dangerous combat to earn a relic. Now those are useful. Those could be very useful, but they're also very dangerous. But at this early stage of the game, the difficulty is not very high, and the damage output is good.
And plunge this land into chaos. I feel my strength increasing.
We'll decide here. Now I could, to get the standard of night, I could get more. Ooh. I do want the skill though. At the same time, we'll try the terror thing. We'll see if we can get a terror thing.
terribly sorry, but it seems your
Time has come.
What game are we playing?
I could really do with her mirror.
Mirror, mirror, who shall die tonight?
On guard.
Okay, so we're going to do 2 physical points, that's it. 2 special points, that's it, all she gets. Right, so we want
I'm parched.
What game are we
high
playing?
steady. Fortunately, she has less health. That's fine because, you know, it stats that one anyway. Look at that, 1 turn and we already got that down to that. And now,
Who should I kill?
you die. What?
It's so easy. It's almost boring. I defile.
Ooh,
I
there you go.
corrupt. I pervert.
60 souls, 10 essence, souls 1. Well, we'll only take the thing, we'll go to the event and then the other way.
Hillocks and fields as far as the eye can see.
Let's see what we need. Ruse and occultism.
Chaos.
No good at ruse. Really no good at ruse. Physical damage would be great. But I have to spend some devil points to make Zedge get to ruse off. He does spiritual damage. It's a shame because his thing's better. Brawny. I'm going to have to throw lots of spirit devil points. He's
At
better
your service, master.
at both. As much as I wanted the other one, he's better at both. Exploring the area, your disciples discover an ancient fountain whose waters are charged with magic. Drinking from it will certainly increase your disciples' strength, at least. That is, if the waters have been purified by the forces of light. The first humans who lived in these lands worshipped the moon. They believed they could capture part of its power in a basin such as this one. Some of them succeeded. Sadly, after exiles, the forces of good were constantly seeking them out to destroy them. It's best to approach these fountains with caution. Dracula observes his reflection as if it's distorted by the eddies in the water. Technically speaking, you shouldn't have any reflection.
Let's get down to business. The dice were loaded from the start.
Perfect.
Bends down to verify the nature of the water's magic, and backs up immediately, no doubt about it. The fountain has been purified and its waters blessed. You know what, let's throw a little
Something done right. Do it
curse.
yourself.
Let's throw some curse magic, shall we?
Perfect.
Actually, I should give you some extension. Little by little, the water changes colour, becoming an opaque, deep red colour that looks like blood. The fountain shouldn't pose a problem for your disciples anymore. He bends down to drink some of the liquid. A wave of power flows through him, reinforcing his demonic connection to you. Regrettably, the fountain's magic is used up after only a few swallows. That's too bad, but at least if your disciples can't use it anymore, no one else can either.
Choose quickly. Evil will not spread by itself.
In this case, it's not a bad one to get, though. Expensive,
Knowledge
but
is power.
it'll boost. Well, that's that. Ooh, next time, can you do it in colour? Blood screams.
Knowledge is power.
Well, there's some off points.
Really?
And she got some power, some good stuff. Do I prefer the physical damage I'll put on her? That's what she's skilled
Knowledge
at.
is power.
You got a lot of points out of that dude. Now, I want that one because I get a plus 10 to my devil power, and that'll give me a score of 70.
Many humans lie dead among the roots of these trees.
Yep.
I quite like this place.
You would do. There's an elite in this zone. Elites are formidable adversaries with powers much greater than those of regular enemies. Defeating them earns you a relic. Juice me. And we got a hovel. Let's see, we got temptation and scare. Well, you got a 5 in that, but you got a 6. And 6. You got 8. At least you'll get 8. You got a 5, but you don't scare.
Oh, that looks like fun.
And fun we will have. Rumour has it that Sister Dolores is a powerful Sanctum Lumen exorcist, is in Hovel. She protects the region by banishing evil from the hearts of humankind. The mortal is a threat that must be eliminated at any price, but killing her isn't enough. Her reputation must also be ruined to ensure that her devotees lose faith in her powers. This way your dominion over Hovel will be uncontested. Because of Sister Dolores, there is no crime or violence in Hovel. Here, all inhabitants are fervent Sanctum Lumen devotees. So much goodwill is thoroughly revolting. Defeating Sister Dolores in public place would allow the inhabitants, show the inhabitants that light is useless against your power, but Bloody Mary might be able to push her to betray the mortal she protects.
If you want something done right, do it yourself.
Yeah, I know I'm
Realize
saying all
what
the
needed
powers,
from
but
the start.
I really want to keep doing something like this. Bloody Mary enters the Exorcist's forts to try and influence her. She deforms her visions so the inhabitants of Hovel look like demons that are threatening humanity. Sister Dolores accepts this vision as a revelation. The light has spoken to her, one of its most faithful servants. Submerged by blind faith, she begins to purify Hovel of evil. At first paralyzed by incomprehension, the villagers eventually react. They band together to kill their crazed former protector. This night, the Sanctum Lumen lost a precious exorcist.
Souls rotten with vice. Oh, they shall be very useful.
Oh, I didn't get a reaction for that, which is sad.
Really?
But I got
It's
some
me.
more points. And, points are good. Though, I really would have liked some more effects. Just a few. Now, hopefully we'll not be battered in this fight, because I will lose a lot of power.
I'm terribly sorry, but it seems your time has come.
Okay. We got ease healing, and they receive +1 for healing. Any healing they get.
Who should I kill?
We'll do shell now. Next turn we'll have 3 points. We'll have 7 points to work with. No damage, no healing. Alright, she's coming for me. We'll throw us on the Admiral there, because then I can bounce all my attacks at him.
I'm parched. Oh,
Who should I kill?
Apply 0 bleeding. He's been silenced, he can't use his effects.
Game are we playing?
Da-da-da-da.
What dirt tastes like. Oh, you're going to love it.
Zap. Smack. Zap. That's not too much of an issue because
What game are we playing?
you can steal health.
Listening, Master.
I actually want a cheap one. Fortunately, the cheapest one was that, and it's gone. If I do that, he's still silent, so we can't do anything yet.
Your head is mine.
I healed, so they got points up. Stop, stop.
Oh no, I was having fun with you.
Okay. Zap, 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 zap. That was slightly freaky looking. Okay, he's gonna do a multi, she's doing a singular. Refresh.
Here I am, ready again.
Who should I kill?
He can't cast Shell on himself yet because they still have the effect of silence. That's fine, 'cause we can do tap tap tap. We'll take 16 damage though.
Anything back?
But now we can concentrate everything on you.
I'm listening, Master.
That's for next round. The fact he double taps continuously is good, but now Silent Head of the Horseman has got his silence removed.
Who should I kill? On guard.
Quick shell. As long as he's attacked, the amount of damage is irrelevant.
Short respite is in order.
I'm parched.
What game are we playing?
Nope, hi. Okay, he's going to try healing up. I can now apply bleed. That's good.
Your end near.
What game are we playing?
Well, I'd like to reduce by 2.
I want to
No, that doesn't affect that healings. And because you do an action, hostile action, we don't get the health back. Now, here's the funny thing. If this goes to 0, that damage will stop. You can only inflict damage up to your lack of health. You can't inflict extra. It's not trample. So these two can only go to the bottom.
I'm listening, Master.
What game are we playing?
Why did you get something that inflict physical damage? You got a thing that increases your attack or something?
Who should I kill?
Everyone's vulnerable.
I must fall back. A short respite is in order.
Now that nets her down to 0.
Lack of discipline.
Well, I can still fight. I will destroy you next turn.
It's so easy. It's almost boring.
Now, they automatically just full heal.
It's potent enough to contain my power.
Darn. Okay, that's a nice one. Very handy when they all have it.
That putrid smell. That deathly silence. I feel right at home.
We only have 63 souls. We haven't actually got a lot of souls. I get very few souls.
The conductor of souls finally deigns to show himself. Don't make him wait.
See, that would be nice if we had that. Yeesh. But yep, we're gonna have to look at blowing things up. That's where you got to decide if I want to make him into an SP destroyer. Moment, see, Bloody Mary is a fantastic HP killer. Dracula is well, he's a sort of a bouncer, to be perfectly honest. He can work both fields quite nicely. You can either build him up to be someone who destroys SP or someone who destroys the HP. He's a tank, so you give him tanky skills. Actually, that will work out, because that means I now have 2 of those charges. That's the annoying thing, you can't just like leave a zone. You've got to go in and you've got to check them out. So you go random, and it could be an elite fight, or it could be a thing. I mean, it is possible we could get away with something nice.
The curs will pay for that.
That's all about there, dude. Go left instead of right.
Many humans lie dead among the roots of these trees. I quite like this place.
Done. Sacrificial altar. You can't just walk out either, you've got to do something here. There is no walk-off option. Your disciples can sacrifice a skill on this altar to strengthen their connection to your realm and gain an extra skill slot. This is a sacrificial altar. You can sacrifice one of your disciples' skills in exchange for the right to unlock one of their two locked skill slots. You will then discover a skill of the same rarity as the one sacrificed by the disciple. But choose well, because you can never again find a duplicate of a skill that has been sacrificed.
This sacrifice will make one of you more powerful, but who will I choose?
See, if I go to that, I won't be able to find another copy of it. But he's the only. We'll get rid of that one. Yep. It's the one I don't least mind. It's the one I least mind losing.
I am pleased with these offerings.
Ooh, a second
Take
bleeding
them.
heart. That's good. Find a third one now. We can get an upgrade. But with this, we've ended the first chapter. Yay! But yeah, I don't like the sacrificial altars.
My disciples
They
enter
are very
Peril.
annoying.
They approach the main square, from where they can hear loud voices. Residents are shouting a name, hope etched on their faces. Caleb, Caleb. The Sanctua Lumen is there, and among them a man holding the claw of Geryon in his bare hand. He raises the claw, and the townsfolk go silent. With a sweeping movement, he brings the artifact down upon his arm. No blood flows from the deep gash. A respectful murmur is heard. The wound closes. He speaks. Serve the Sanctua Lumen, and you will be rewarded. I immediately understand the true nature of this Caleb. He is an imitation human. I revealed to my disciples the existence of a puppeteer specialized in automaton who once made a pact with me. They will find him in the town of Capellion.
Yep, so he's a fake human. But he's cutting himself like, oh look, if you serve Sanctum Lumen, you will become sacred like me, and nothing can hurt you.
Fear my rage.
60 souls, more essence. Okay, good, good, and good. I am really strapped for cash. I haven't got the weird thing of trying to grab the, well, I'm kind of buggered regardless which one I choose. I could do with the cash, to be perfectly honest. And then a quick devil jump over here. I can't avoid any of these altars though, I've got to hit one of them.
Be on your guard, disciples. Even you are not impervious to the snares of this swamp.
I think Dracula might be, he's floating over the ground. Hard to ensnare someone who you can't touch. Approach. A pile of rocks seems to come alive. A set of glyphs written in blood form a symbol that your servants recognize easily, that of a sacrificial altar. I want an option to leave without doing anything.
Sacrifice to dominate.
Nobody has any skills I can sacrifice though. Again, all useful skills. If I get this increase and get some new ones. But the sacrificial altars are so annoying. I want an option to just like leave.
Choose quickly. Evil will not spread by itself.
I need to get, but quite frankly, this is awesome. Because I can get one of a higher rarity. Not technically a duplicate.
Simple mortal trinkets. You
Oh,
better find a
come
use
on,
for
really?
them.
2 devouring charges rarity. As much as I want to, I need to give him some other skills, otherwise he's going to have the one trick. As much as being a one trick pony is nice, he needs to work. Okay, so this one is 60 souls. We do need a cash. This one is 10 essence. Both are good skills. I mean, getting up to 80 would be nice, but we need the souls. We're not going to be able to buy anything.
Putrid smell. That deathly silence. I
Ooh, we got 2 of them in here. Hello, beautiful. Well, we could get a lot of things for this one. So I can get skills, souls, and terror. Or I can get a skill for. Ooh, I can get 2 skills for this one. No, nightmare, several realms. But that's lose. See map. Yeah, let's lose 10 at max essence. So we can jump to here.
It's high time I interfere.
That's what's going to happen.
The only limit to my power is my imagination.
Now we could get souls, but we could get up to 3 skills from this place. And that'd be good.
I'm terribly sorry, but it seems your time has come.
Yep. Your toast, ladies.
Who should I kill?
Bum, 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 bum. Cool. And so that's actually good to go on guard and then use that one.
On guard.
That's a good combo because now he gets that for 2 turns.
listening, Master. Oh.
He sounds like a... no character I've heard. But I do like how dapper he looks. Let's see, it's one reason I didn't want to lose her skill. I mean, I get a new one, but... You know, there's limit.
Nearer, nearer. Who shall die tonight?
Nobody, says the mirror. What? I ain't feeling generous. No one's gonna die tonight. You merely knocked them unconscious.
I'll do likewise.
The Divine Charge is now unlocked.
I'm parched.
Double tap, rotate her out. Nope, need some more powers.
Seems I got carried away.
Wrong character spoke that game. But we're now in position to next turn start wiping them out. And his bleeding hearts were just restored.
What game are we playing?
I'm listening, Master.
You have unlocked just 2 skills. Got stabbing you. Allocate you doomed. He gets his 2 skills back. Oh.
I'm listening, Master. I feed in the darkness.
Yep. Remove an enchantment.
Don't worry. The blade is sharpened to perfection.
And you did.
My power is invincible.
Or knocked out.
Choose quickly. Evil will not spread by itself.
No, I'm gonna take my time and choose. You know what, I'm gonna take my time and choose. I'm just gonna sit here and choose. No, choose quickly! No. Ooh. Sounds fun. Cost no AP, get +1, +3 max HP, +3 max SP, but suffer 3-6 HP. Spectral Terror. I could get a lot of thing on this, but apply zombie transforms. That's a skill that's actually incredibly useful by making it I just made the healers very useless.
Heads will roll tonight.
Yep, they shall roll indeed. This answers quick message. Let's see, you're toast. She's multitasking to the point that one, but
What game are we playing?
she's got the thing that protects HP. We have a lot of SP.
I'm listening, Master. Oh.
You know what, I could devil
Let's
mode
get
this
down to business.
steal that.
Reality is but a toy.
Thanks for the booster. It's got a lot of. It's got plenty of health. Now these guys tend to be SP killers. They tend to just throw SP all the time. Which is, you know, alright.
On guard.
Do that to give myself ages. Do that to make it last longer. And it lasts for ages.
I'm parched.
But the they hate without anything to boost the HP, they're sort of doomed. Minus 10 inflicted by skill, so I can't actually do my SP. So this thing's SP, for example, is weak now because she's, you know, drained SP.
What game are we playing?
That's depleted.
Who should I kill?
We're still pretty good for our SP. We'll use his skill to replant everyone. In turn, unfortunately, don't stack that. Which is sad.
I'm parched. Oh.
Next turn, new wave.
Mirror, mirror. Who shall die?
He's got provocation, so everyone's gonna have to go for him.
On guard.
I'm parched.
Well, that's one turn, so. And he's got much less health anyway than she's got to aim for anything.
It's not over yet.
I must
mortal.
fall back.
The most severe punishments await you.
Now he takes 10 SP damage, it's gonna be a pain in the butt. Thankfully, I have SP recovery. And a lot of it. Yes, we could get rid of the Hierophant. Yes, that's vulnerable.
What game are we playing?
Actual saver. She won't get maximum damage on it anyway, so. Okay, he's toast.
Who should I kill?
Shred that. And given the mirror effect, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Essentially, it's like 8 hits. It's 4 hits there.
Simple mortal trinkets. You'd better find a use for them.
Both are useful. Least HP, so that's a good attack thing, that's good for inflicting more status.
Take everything you can.
Yes. So not only do I now have the Wicked level of Bleeding Heart, so I'll get
With that, the humans will finally submit to my yoke.
oh, nice. speed, restart for the 7 each turn, but I have a skill that does that anyway. So let's go chompy chompy. And into the portal. That's why I wasn't too bothered. Because I'm just going to recharge. Regain 20 of my points back.
Ah, the Styx, with the putrid corpses that crowd its waters.
And they do. Okay, let's open up some more options. Let's see. So we've got. I hit the elite of guards, which I go. I need to go that way for an event. Potentially get some souls and some other stuff, and some traits for my disciples, because I have no traits on anyone right now. Oh, they got traits. That's right. He has the only one who's not got traits. Getting skills all the times is good, but sometimes I need to grab other things.
Lightly around here.
Oh, that's good. Hustle, ruse. Well, you're not bad at ruse. You're actually on par with him. That would be good for you, to be perfectly frank. That would be good, because you really don't have much, to be honest. You need some points. A murder of crows attracts your attention. As you get close, the birds fly away to reveal the half-devoured body of a man. The world has been getting kinder since your forced exile, and corpses of travellers aren't as numerous on the road as they once were. Fortunately, you've returned, and things can start getting back to normal. The headless horseman leans over the corpse to examine it.
I don't like this situation. Let's change it. My power is absolute.
I do that so often, it's ridiculous.
You give the orders, I carry them out.
Glances at the corpse, but loses interest immediately. It's just an insignificant farmer. Your store of knowledge is truly a good gold mine. You and I need to sit down and have a chat one of these evenings.
Knowledge is power.
Oh, excellent, I got some bonuses. Search the body. Well, a rare pearl among the dead man's belongings. Doubtless an ancient heritage from before the Great Hunt. Replete with magic powers. It's just waiting to be exploited by a malevolent hand.
Take everything you can.
Oh, excellent. This one. Because it's a hitting skill. And I already picked up a thing for
Not my
Draki.
head, but it'll do.
Any head will do. Any head in a storm, mate. Any head in a storm. Right, elite or elite? Oh, spin me, Dracula. Spin me round, Dracula. You spin me right round, Draki, right round. Like an evildoer, right round, round, round. You know, at some point in the rating, to be honest, they both offer the same reward.
You shall not leave until all the mortals in this region have bowed down before me.
This could be good. A bit of merchantiles. Hello.
A conductor of souls. All those innocent souls I harvested will finally be of use.
Okay, so who's got what right now? He's got space for one skill. It would then leave me completely vulnerable to only being able to get him if it's one of these. She has one skill slot available. He has two skill slots available. What else we got? Each time you collect souls, you also earn 4 diabolic presents. Nice. When equipped and acquired, plus 20 diabolic essence, also very nice. At the beginning of each turn, the holder recharges one random skill. Also very nice. Okay, those three are very nice things, but I can't afford one of them. I mean, that would give me 9 plus 90. We'll set my maximum to 90. But at the same time, I would like to grab my hands on some skills to help bolster their combat skill capabilities. I mean, these would be nice because, you know, I could get him improved to the higher grade of vampirism. You know, it only costs, if I can get to purple, it'll only cost 1 AP to use. Same time, 2 of these would be nice because then I can like really reduce someone down, and that's handy when I need to zombify people. It just increases damage infliction though. Fortunately, I have 2 copies of that. You still have sharpen. You do. But I don't use it that often. It's a very rare occurrence to actually use it. And she has no more room left. We'll take the sharpen because in the future, if I had another 30 souls, dude, I'd, you know, I can't sell you stuff. I can only buy things from you. You don't sell. I buy from you, I can't sell to you. Right, so long as I don't get smacked around the head repeatedly on this level, we're fine. Should be good.
I'm terribly sorry, but it seems your time has come.
Okay, tortured soul, tortured soul.
Who should I kill? On guard.
Change your target. We'll put on you.
Who shall die tonight?
Yeah, every time he gets hit, his tortured he goes up. Probably I should put on her and knock these out quick.
I'll do likewise.
It's gonna smack Mary for quite a bit.
Who should I kill?
My SP reduction is nastily being reduced, but
I'm parched.
I can do. Ooh, I can recharge a cheap skill. Oh, I have a provocation on though, so I can only go for him.
What game are we playing? I want to
Well, he's doing no damage now. I'd love to hit him with it. Yeah, see, Twist of Fate. Unfortunately, I can't cast that on anyone but him, but that was handy because that just actually recharged Twist of Fate. They don't have another 1/0. Actually, no, I can just smack him again. He's not getting past 0. Zap.
I'll do likewise.
Mary's just like, did you just hit me for something? You know, I think you did. Okay, I really want to shift that to him so I can't use his health regen.
I shall have forged the world in my image.
It cost me 5, but
The limit to my power is my imagination.
oh, it's expensive. But it can probably. It's only got 18 HP left, so I can use. Yeah, I might just swap. I can't even use that. Too. That. Yeah, you're toast. And quick recharge. Which means just straight back to doing this.
What game are we playing?
Snap. Punch, punch. That's not too bad because she's just constantly doing those. And unless he's got provocation equipped on, we can take her out quick. Let's get a lot of points back, but ta 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 ta.
What game are we playing?
Maximum damage infliction.
Serves you right.
That's right. Shell reduces suffer by 4.
I'm listening, Master.
What game are we playing?
This could really just do with this thing.
Here I am. Ready again.
I want to
I want to dance. That shall not help much. Doing that constantly, he might be the only guy standing, but by doing that constantly, it just drains his attack power.
Who should I kill?
Let's see. That's actually a pretty cheap skill.
I'm parched.
We're getting some nice high damage skills. I could really do with Mary's skill being improved, this skill being improved, or this one. So they hit a lot harder.
I'll have to cut your head off.
Yep, that's 11.
What game are we playing?
Up to 12. No, I won't be able to cast him more than once. I can, on the other hand, batter him with some high damage stuff. Ooh, excellent. That went with a good roll. That one came out and gave me the max. You're toast. Goodbye. You just want to flick a knife in the other for you.
Now you belong to me. A fragment of power for my disciples.
This pocket mirror, the best relic she can get. When combat begins, place a mirror on one of your opponents. Ah, lovely. I've been planted along the road.
Curse will pay for that.
Wow. Pass to the third avenue. But welcome to New Haven. It's a lovely place. time to get us a bonus. Could really do with a
My disciples enter Capillion and find the
New Haven.
puppeteer's shop. He knows how to make a mortal out of an imitation human. Give him a soul. To do this, he gives us a wooden puppet with a hollowed cavity. If my disciples remove a fragment from Caleb and place it in the cavity with a fragment removed from another human being, they will then be able to send the person's soul into Caleb's body, making him mortal. As for the perfect soul, the puppeteer suggests that we visit a sanctuary of the Sanctualumen, close to Junction. Intrigued, my disciples and I decide to follow his advice.
Yes, some lovely dark arts. And
Screams
excellent.
of terror. Such sweet music to my ears.
That's fun for a relic. That would be super useful. That's also just plain cheating, beyond cheats. Oh, hello. Your whole world of mortals is growing. You have moved to Notch of
These
Terror.
relics will only make our conquest more bloody. Perfect.
That's actually super useful if you can gather souls. Dreamcatcher and say 80 souls. We'll take the pentagram and see if we can't set ourselves some souls. I'm probably gonna go middle, jump to the left and get the increasement as much. Oh wow, double tap. Now as for this, see this would be nice. Upon arrival, go a trait for one of your disciples. Combat, no powers used. But this is so much more useful for what we need because we need the health. I mean, granted, if we don't take it, we can just run up the side run here. And it's a straight shot for combat. Technically, we can jump there, then we'd have to spend a normal to go to here. To here. But we do need that sticks. I didn't want to sacrifice, that's why I took the middle road. Otherwise I'd have to like throw one of these skills away. Probably Bloody Marys. Let's see what we got. Stealth. I'm aristocratic, I don't have stealth. Thank you very much. I'm kind of I'm a endless walking suit of armor. I don't get stealth. Oh, I do, thankfully.
Oh, that looks like fun.
Yep, gotta sneak up and do a little stuffy. Oh, hello. The smell of rotten corpses draw you to the top of a hill. You find a hanging tree ripe with bodies. Their lost souls wander aimlessly among the tree roots, unable to rest. Despite your absence over the last 10 years, humanity hasn't forgotten how to be cruel on it to its own. This is excellent news. The demon hunters may have exiled you for all this time, but they will never purge the world of evil. You could just bend down and scoop up the souls of the hanged. But if Bloody Mary can force them back into their old bodies, their cries would resonate throughout the valley. Ooh, easy scare.
More.
Mary forces the souls back into their bodies, locking them into eternal suffering between life and death. The screeching of the corpses is carried on by the wind to the neighbouring villages, where it seeps into the nightmares of the living.
The people fear me once again. That is how it
Nice.
should be.
That's nice, but that's better. This was fun. Should we do it again?
Really? It's for me.
That was actually an incredibly easy stealth. I'm happy about that.
It's for me.
Plus, thing is, her scares improved anyway, so now thanks to that, she's just racking up these buggers. But she's got a massive scare. I didn't get the stealth. Not sure why. Oh well. There's another event. Ruse. The last one said ruse. Or was it? No, I think the last one was scare. Which she's very good at. Take Drac, because he's less likely
At
to.
your service, master.
When your disciples enter the abandoned graveyard, a massacre took place here at some point, leaving a host of condemned souls in its aftermath. A strange magical fog hovers around the graves so that the dead can't escape. Maybe you could find a way to take advantage of this situation. You recognize this place. 10 years ago, before you were defeated, it was dedicated to black masses and sabbatical witchcraft rituals. It seems that your enemies discovered it. Hard. Curse the fog. Search the tombs. A fog swirled around the tombs. Dracula is ill at ease.
If you want something done right, do it yourself. The only limit to
Gonna have
my
to teleport
power
over there now.
is my imagination.
Perfect.
Unearth some skeletons charged with occult energy. With these bones, your disciple will be able to craft charms and multiply his powers. Even after their death, your witches serve you with their black magic.
These relics will only make our conquest more bloody. Perfect.
Oh, yes. That's awesome. That's a fantastic skill. That just made elites completely helpless.
Knowledge is power.
And I have much of it. Now there's an elite fight, but
It's high time I interfered.
it's 6.
The only limit to my power is my imagination.
I know we can get another relic, but we really need that Styx power.
Now the mortals can do nothing.
Well, that gives me 40, which is awesome. Woebegone Mansion, apparently underneath me, will give me more power. I don't bother with this bit, because it's the same every time. This bit never changes.
The Styx with the putrid.
That means we can leave, but we have an event. Ruse and Scare. Well, her scare's out the blinking window. He's not got good ruse, but he's got... What's with the spiritual point gainage? You know what, we'll have to go with that one, because...
Oh, that looks like fun.
Mary could do with some more health. For the 3, your disciples cover the bones of an unnatural creature. You recognize it. This beast was one of your creations. You dispatched it to lay waste to the region before your exile. After all these years, the demon hunters finally defeated it. But even dead, it can still prove useful. It's time to revive the nightmare. When you created it, the beast was a savage. You nursed it on your power when it was only a cub. As it grew, it became a magnificent abomination, brimming with rage and hate. It was one of your best creations. Hi, Mary. Yeah, I could invoke the soul of the beast, extract the power it contains. Yeah, that's just a bit of easy scare.
Oh, no.
Mary animates the beast skeletons and sends it to track down the demon hunters. Its soul may have moved on to other realms, but its bones still remember who dealt it the final blows.
Soon the humans will all bow down before me.
60 souls. Cheap relics. That and that are both good. Ah, you inspire fear like a true officer. Good work. That's why I'm the Master's favourite disciple. Are you jealous?
It's not my head, but it'll do.
Oh, excellent. You got some spirit points and physical... Ooh, that's good, actually.
Really? It's for me.
Yes. I don't care about getting spiritual points. I want you to get more physical points.
Really? It's for me.
But we got the extra buffs, and that actually worked out quite nicely for me. Starters, I get 60 souls. The pentagram means we'll get +1 damage. We'll have 80 to actually get +2 on that. I'll have to spend some points though to jump away. And I'm going to get an artifact.
Souls rotten with vice. Oh, they shall be very useful.
Some more lines to the devil would be nice. Is there any optional in here? No. Right, this is where this map's going to become super useful because they have less HP and less... They're just less. Which is awesome for me because they're exhausted, which means they deal less damage too. Oh, Sister Polaris. Ah, the Polaris. And, thanks to that mirror, her relic mirrored.
What game are we playing? I want to
Hell, the amount of damage they inflicted halved anyway.
Who should I kill?
Right, she's got weird effects. She's ailing everybody, so that's fine. Polarized HP. P. They receive polarized HP passive. Polarized HP doubles the amount of spiritual damage suffered. That was a weird one. They sort of actually makes them. Now that works because then... See, then she suffers that, so they double the SP damage they take.
Who should I kill?
Well, let's...
Hansa!
So I need to do a damage thing first. She has more HP than SP.
What game are we playing?
The other one has more SP than HP. She's got polarized HP, so... They both inflict it. SP each time. Alright, so that's... So he's got physical damage inflicted, he's got SP'd. So now he'll take some more physical damage.
What game are we playing?
Yeah.
Darkness makes me stronger.
I can on guard and reduce, but he's still going to take a chunk of damage.
I'm listening, Master. Oh,
Technically the SP damage output would be magnified right now. 11 to hit. Can try and reduce the amount of damage he takes, but he should be fine. Actually, no, let's drop his damage by another 2. There you go. He won't go vulnerable this turn. We're gonna take damage now. That's a stupid ability. Well, at least we would if I wasn't about to do this.
Not over yet, Gordon. The most severe of punishments await you.
And end of turn lose that, but that's fine because I just revamp. It shouldn't actually really affect me, to be honest. Oh, that's right, yes, because he had the thing.
What game are we playing?
We don't have an SP attack right now, actually, because cheap SP attack. But I can nail it up to 15. If I had another point, that would have been perfect time to hit with this. Or any SP attack would have done it. Right, she's dosed. We will survive with vulnerability, but that's fine. Wow. Nasty.
Who should I kill?
Dum, dum, dum.
Game are we playing? Mirror, mirror, who shall die tonight?
This one. You know what?
Let's get down to business. The dice were loaded from the start.
Ah, darn it, I didn't do that right at all.
I don't like this situation. Let's change it.
2 charges, 14.
It's high time I interfered. My power is absolute.
There you go. If I had that charge, I could have hit him with that one. Two lots of vulnerable.
Must fall back.
Don't worry, it won't be vulnerable for very long. Do a quick bite so we charge that for later. She's going to get ready to cast Faunt on herself. Or inflict a penalty.
What game are we playing?
On Draki Boy. 60. Now she inflicts more damage because 2 lots of it.
I want to dance.
Depression. It takes SP damage at the end. If this attack goes off, it will do a lot of.
Who should I kill? Hunger!
Let's change the target. Shall we?
I'll have to cut your head off.
Excellent. Put some stacks that for long higher.
I'm parched.
Extra thrust. Excellent. We're in position now to win. You know anything on you, so
Now you see what happens to those who resist me.
it's a little bit of health drain. 14 points of it, but
To think that such a powerful relic was hidden in this rat hole.
ooh, that. Alright, unfortunately, I'm
I
gonna
shall
cost.
reforge the world in my image.
Because at the moment, this has two charges at random, or random control status. At the same time, it's not actually no. So I don't go to that one. I don't lose an essence, so I could technically get away with. I could technically get away with this one and earn souls. Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll run this. We'll run it. It would be nice if there would be an extra thingy, but and I could go for 50 souls, but the skills. I'm not supposed to spend souls. Yeah, 2 combat with 2 stage of random thing. But the first one tends to be the weaker option of the two. Weaker of the two things, so I tend to should be able to get away with it. And Bloody Mary's mirror will be active
I'm
from the
terribly
get-go.
sorry, but it seems your time has come.
Okay, got silence and exhaustion.
I'm listening, Master.
Well, I can only inflict half damage. Why not,
What game are we playing?
you know, this is actually a good little first cut turn, because it's absolutely... That's why I don't do any damage. Well, I've got migraine. It's a shame that I don't inflict any damage on these skills. No point using it on guard. Six to 8, half it, so looking at about 3 to 4. And she won't get through her Aegis, which is also 6, so I need to use that, which at minimum is 5, maximum is, well, 7.5 to be honest. Da, da, da. Or 1. And there goes our exhaustion. Time to start wheeling on this person wholesomely.
What game are we playing?
If Bite's the only one used, does it automatically charge Bite? No.
Who should I kill?
Well, I don't really do... She's gonna do shotgun effect. We'll do a quick recharge on everyone. Yep, oh no. You've got 17 health left.
Your soul is mine.
Okay, Inquisitor's a little more dangerous. But let's throw it on you.
Who shall die tonight?
I could probably say that. Yeah, I need 2 full stack for that. So I'm going to throw a zombie. Oh, never mind. That hits everybody. If I think like, I better throw a zombie on this person. I didn't read that bit. It targets everyone. Folks, that's why you should read your skills fully. That's great. You all have a zombie, by the way. Skip a turn and prepare a powerful attack for the next turn.
What game are we playing?
Well, you just zapped his SP down. Well, that's fun. Aegis does not protect, by the way, from SP attacks. It only protects the HP. So if you've got an SP eccentric group, Aegis is completely useless. It's a useless weapon. Yep. Ah, that one my Aegis. Oh well.
What game are we playing?
Let's see, 40 HP.
I'm parched.
Problem is, most of the skills are the. With Aegis is not going to take as much damage now. If this hits hard, it's going to hit. Not a bad double stack there.
Who should I kill?
Unless we generate next turn. Well, Taylor's going to take 21 damage. Well, no point in increasing your Aegis, dude. You've got like 4 points of health left.
Who should I kill?
Quick health rebump.
I'm listening, Master.
I need to hit with something that's guaranteed to do at least 4 points of damage. Now, we're good.
You're already broken?
Alright. Bite. Next turn. Yeah, you provocate.
I'm listening,
Next turn,
Master.
Drak does that. Everyone gets their stuff back.
Who should I kill?
You do a provocation of your own. And we'll look at bite, which will get provocation back. On guard back, so yay. I only have the. Unfortunately, I only have that. However, I'm condemned 6. I've got 12 souls coming in so far. I'm not bothered about order right now because I am about to destroy them.
My pawn is invincible.
And 18 souls. 2 fights was very useful.
Vice. Oh, they shall be very useful.
Choose quickly. Evil will not spread by itself.
I'd like to have that, but this is prep for evolution. And I get no skill. Please let me bite.
Take everything you can.
They have a bite. Nice. Ooh. All enemies apply 2 exhaustion and remove a protection. That's too useful.
Take everything you can.
That is too useful. Oh, lovely, another.
The Curs will pay for that.
Oh, head on the Styx way, we should be fine.
Be on your guard, disciples. Even you are not impervious to the snares of this swamp.
Now, please don't have anything I want. Because I want to keep my bonuses.
Ah, a conductor of souls.
You have something I want.
All those innocent souls I harvested will finally be of use.
My two... What's this? Split spirit. Oh, it's essentially HP becomes SP. So you really stack up her HP and you give her that, she's fantastically well defended. Yeah, I'm gonna take the cheapest option. Most of them just got zombie spectral terror upgrade, and
With that, the humans will finally submit to my yoke.
two things that remove protections. Nice. Steal a maneuver, that's the yellow ones. I think that's something like provocation. I'm gonna do that one now. Thank you. I lost one of my bonuses. I need combat. Why don't you give me lost souls back? Because I'm gonna need it.
I hate fields. I'd love to see them burn.
Okay, this is 2 new slots. Don't care. 60 souls and cheaper. Time for a little bit of story time.
My disciples arrive at the sanctuary. There they discover a priest who no longer preaches. He tells them that he took part in the creation of a monster, who then returned to dispossess him of his inspiration, Caleb. We offer him a chance to take his revenge on his creature. He accepts. My disciples, on the pretext of making a trap, take one of his hairs and ask for a fragment of Caleb. He gives them a bit of the wood used in his making. The two elements of the ritual secure inside the puppet, my disciples and the priest go their separate ways. The latter leaves for the town of New Florentine to find Caleb, and my servants set off for an abandoned farm.
Yep, so we need to go to a little somewhere private and do the ritual.
Soon the humans will all bow down before me.
Nice. Wait, did I just... Wait, did you just overrule my thingies? 'Cause I had a terror there before. Oh, nope, there's now 2 terrors. Nice. Yep, I'm gonna take this middle one because I get the get cash. Oh, sacrificial stone here.
Finally, fresh souls to torment.
And essence to get away with. Well, I suppose I could go there and... Why doesn't my book keep going? You know, let's get rid of my cheaper apostate and give it some power.
This sacrifice will make one of you more powerful. But who will I choose?
Choose quickly. Evil will not spread by itself.
We'll take the anger. Let's get angry. Now if I took Dreamcatcher I would have got some cash back for that. Well at the moment I've got +3 to... So depending on what he's got here, We might just walk away with some very, very, very nasty... This could be the best run ever. See, it's always the same thing. You need to add some more stuff to that, guys.
Souls finally deigns to show himself.
Oh,
Don't make him wait.
that's too useful. And it gives Mary a purple. Yeah, I've lost my points, but...
Pleased with these offerings. Take them.
Oh, we'll get Deadly now. Gosh. Just get some extra points. 10 of the Deadly Gash here. But I need a lot more. Oh, I could give it that as well, get some physical damage, but I've spent a lot already. Spent more than enough. Okay, if I go this way, I can get this, and then back up this way to get here. And it sidesteps their threat levels. Oh, lovely.
No one stands against the Prince of Hell.
You. Ooh, you utter. Okay, threat is easier. Easiest one to do. I'm not losing. Yeah, that's the easy one to deal with. If need be, I can spend some devil points. Let's see. Spiritual point increasement, stealth and ruse. Why do I get lots more spiritual damage? I don't need spiritual damage. Stealth and ruse. Best one to go for stealth.
Oh, that looks like fun.
Try and pick one that's not going to get me completely balked. Okay, what we got here? Arriving in Solos, your disciples encounter a strange agitation. All the poor are gathered in the town square. You quickly realize that Sanctuna Lumen has organized a soup kitchen. You know it's the only pretext for making themselves look good and indoctrinating new followers. Always good guys. Never trust them when they do free soup kitchens, especially cults. You could turn the situation to your advantage by changing the soup to vinegar. This is the type of ploy the Sanctum Lumen uses to give the illusion that they're on the people's side. As long as they continue buying favours from mortals, they'll be a thorn in our sides. If Bloody Mary poisons the soup, you'll reap a great harvest of souls tonight, but you could also provoke disturbances and force the Sanctum Lumen to show its true colours. You know what, I'd rather take the soup.
I don't like this situation. Let's...
5 points. Let's cause a little bit of chaos. Disguises herself as a beggar and blends into the crowd. When it's her turn for a bowl of soup, she discreetly dumps a vial of poison into the cauldron. A few minutes later, all the villagers who ate the soup become violently ill, and the Sanctum Lumen look on helplessly. Now you just have to eat their souls to expand your power.
Scream as loud as you can, condemned souls. I'm the only one who can hear you.
It's so easy to surprise humans. And at my age, I'm very hard to impress.
Really?
Excellent.
It's for me.
Good and good.
Knowledge is power.
Don't care. I don't need any more spiritual power for him.
Really? It's for me?
I'd be happy if that had been physical damage you got, but this way so I can grab. I'm going this way to grab the.
This manor is replete with ghosts. I wondered if the humans know they're here.
Okay, this was like events everywhere. Temptation and scare. Annoyingly, she's good at both. Why is it? Bloody Mary could do other things, but so could Dracula. He's not bad at scare though. And Temptation's pretty
At
good.
your service, master.
Good chance I won't need to spend any points on it. Your disciples follow the sound of someone's cries for help and encounter a farmer blocking the road with his cart. He's encircled by the furious Sanctualuman Inquisitors. You're transporting alcohol, farmer. You know that's contrary to the Code of Light. You deserve to be taken to the closest sanctuary. What will you think about that if you hand over your cargo? The farmer begs them to spare him, but the Inquisitors insist. It seems the altercation will drag on forever. You might be able to make something of it. Ah, humans and their alcohol dependence. As long as they crave the sweet oblivion of drunkenness, the forces of evil will never be defeated. If the Inquisitors are so intent on breaking their vows by drinking the farmer's alcohol, Dracula will be ecstatic to help them out. Oh, we got a very easy scare, or a normal.
Perfect.
Let's go for the easy scare. Dracula slips in quietly behind the Inquisitors so that only the farmer can see him. His macabre apparition literally paralyzes the mortal with terror. The Inquisitors mock him, convinced that they are the only cause for his distress, and take what they want from his cart. They empty one bottle and then continue on their way, drunk to torment the next village.
Scream as loud as you can, condemned soul.
Oh yes, more points. Give me more.
Knowledge is power.
And I have much of it. Oh, that's awesome. That just gave us all a lovely +4. So we're actually going to hit harder anyway. If we took that, we'd have even more points. Oh, we can't check out the thing, which says you had to do so many. I think it said 15? About 4 on a level. 1 out of 2 chance for wicked skill level, and discover 1 relic. Terror, we're getting souls anyway. We've got at least a couple of souls anyway. And it's all 2 fights regardless of what I pick. You know what, we'll have terror so we get 1 more thing. Terror events are useful because they like give you a big stat, not so much a stat bonus, but they up
I'm terribly sorry.
your chance of getting good things. Well, I've got clumsiness, exhaustion, and a migraine. Lovely. Okay. We could probably take the Merc out, to be honest. He's got 6 turns of bleeding. And now everyone has zombie. Healing just became damage. He's about to use a 48 heal. That's going to destroy his SP score. And I can do that. Right, this will keep me protected. Heal! What? No, I healed you. What happened? You just destroyed me, boy. Boy. Okay. Yeah. Where is he currently weakest to? SP or HB? At the moment, he's weakest to SP. Thanks for your help. I couldn't have done it without you, Captain. Okay, I can't receive any status. Bitterness. Okay, still gonna go for Bloody Mary though.
I'm listening, Master.
Let's drop that down. I just want you to do another heal, dude, because I'm gonna enjoy doing that to you again.
Here I am, ready again.
I don't care if he gets punched more than once because he's gonna get his bitterness up, and then his bitterness goes up high enough, it'll allow him to just, well, tear them a new one. There you go, got some health back. Use a
Don't hold anything back. I'll do likewise. Who should I kill?
not sure. Yeah, you know what? Little zombie. That's pumping bitterness up, but that's just main. That means when she's about to throw out her heal to get better, she's about to severely pummel herself. Yeah, about to just pummel herself into the ground with that. What happened? My powers!
I'm listening, Master.
And restore. Well, you know, the Diva's got anything smart. Doesn't anything smart. She won't, use her powers whatsoever. And, I was about to do something unknown effect. Don't know what it's gonna do, but it's gonna do something. Well, she got damage increased for this turn. Well, we're +4 permanently.
I'm parched.
Right. Time for a buff. What's that? Did you just like cost reduce me? How very weird.
Who should I kill? Have permission to die.
Two lots of this to HP. But you just made my... +2 damage, but
What game
you
are we
just made it
playing?
incredibly cheap. I'm gonna get the attack off. But only one of them's getting the attack. So now I'm only getting one of them's only one that's now going to be able to launch the attack.
I must fall back.
Well, you know, it's a good thing I did that, you know, dude. Because I would hate to. You know what? If I should wait for a turn, I can just use them getting the thing. Let that exhaustion wear off. Ah, this is where we can do something cool. And get rid of his protection.
Who should I kill?
That's what makes him so useful. You can just constantly. Jesus. You hit. Oh, I forgot how hard that was.
Love it.
Oh, he's cheating death again. What is that? That's a green cure. Do I have anything that removes cure?
Listening, master.
Got that. See that with protections, which are blue. But I don't think I've got anything that does cure.
Game are we playing?
I could do that to reduce his thing, but oh well. We have the damage. We have the skills.
Who should I kill?
And quite frankly, she's not. He attacks, he's doomed. Flop. That's like throwing one punch. Ha ha! Hit! Ha ha!
Scream as loud as you can, condemned souls. I'm the only
I can hear you. Ooh. Earn a second random trait when the event is over. Trait with disciples. Trait with disciples. Excellent. We get level skills 1 out of 2 chance, and we got relic.
my disciples.
Oh, that's a super useful one. Bloody Mary just got is now going to get constantly get health, and we're going to go recharge. If you do this correctly, you can come out. This has actually been the best run on the first level I've ever had. I lost like thrice before I even got past the first chapter.
The waters of the Styx offer invincibility.
I mean, I seriously, when I was playing this on my own run, I think I had like one good run and about 2 or 3 bad runs. I do mean bad runs. I just got like
This
destroyed.
town is repulsive. I'd love to watch it burn.
That is going to nuke them by 20% their health and SP by 20%. And they only do half damage for the first 2 turns. That means I'm getting plus 4 damage for each one 40. And after this, her SP and HP are going to go up by 2. Why SP I do not know. We're not fighting enough people with SP attacks.
I'm terribly sorry.
I'm the Avenger!
Your time has come.
Oh please, tell me you're going to throw a heal out. You are. Okay, well, you know what we're going to do? This.
I'll have to cut your head off.
It doesn't matter. I can still take it, no problem. You do realize the captain's about to heal you, right? Wait, the captain's going to heal me? Captain, could you change your mind on that healing status, please? I would particularly enjoy it if you did not heal me right now. I don't know what you're saying, Lady. I actually only go for him, her. Da, da, da. I may only be able to target her, but he gets the effect. Captain gets the effect too. P, that's not a health regen you were about to throw out. Take that. Oh, oof. Well. Clumsiness. Heal! Ow! My face! You completely drained her thing, so she had to activate this effect instead. Ow! We shall on guard. Especially that his thing costs 3. I can't maneuver. Tree is yellow for provocation. The provocation.
Game are we playing?
There we go. Oh, the power regeneration. We can't remove that. Greys cannot be removed, they're specials.
Who should I kill?
It's going to take a little bit of bleed damage, but I think this zombification is going to be so worth it.
I always aim for the head.
And she's going for the SP anyway, so... Oh, and Dracula, who has 50, so that's actually going to do bugger all. On the plus side, however, they're about to get pounded into the ground by their own special effect. Thank you. Oh. Oh. Avenger, plus 6 damage to enemies, plus 8 suffers by a weakened enemy. Black Hatred. Ouch. Mary, could you,
I'm listening,
then-
Master.
Drac, could you, do a little... And do another one for Mary.
Who should I kill?
And since you've got your thing up... Okay, that's stopped him from being able to inflict that now. Pity you weren't about to throw out a big heal. That would have been so handy.
What's keeping you from ridding us of this vermin, disciples?
Jesus.
I must fall back.
Wow, what the hell just happened there? He went bang 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 bang.
Darkness makes me stronger.
Well, I'm currently in vulnerability, so I can do all sorts of nasty stuff. That would move all my things, but that would also put him in absolute no-no in dead man zone. which now sets them up perfectly for a destruction next turn. So he's inflicting migraine. Yeah, not happening that, mate, because poke. You're still missing a guard, unfortunately.
What game are we
Playing. And still chance of being vulnerable because, you know, it's fight on the health. Right. Clumsiness might be a thing. He might be going, I'm about to destroy you with a 40-40.
Who should I kill?
But it matters not. Because you're out of health.
Another night, another conquest.
That was more disastrous than I thought. We were starting to get a lot of health back, and then he did that.
Fresh souls to the
On me, and that sort of destroyed my health.
fragment of power for my disciples.
And Skiff offered one more. We'll take the extra health for him. He is my tank, it would make sense. I'm about to hit the end of the chapter anyway. I thought I really want to get the beginning of a run.
Country folk cultivate the soil, and I harvest their souls.
Oh yay! Time for more story time.
My disciples find the abandoned farm. There, using their own blood, they draw a network of symbols on the floor. When they have finished, they honor my name and recite the words of incantation. The puppet suddenly bursts into flames, a long tongue of brown flame rising from the small wooden body without damaging a thing. In the distance, a cry rings out. We are close to making Caleb slightly more human, slightly more mortal. My disciples leave to meet up with the priest in the town of New Florentine.
We've now bound the soul to the body.
The people fear me once again. That is how it should be.
Oh, that's awesome for a fight. Okay, we could go buy, but we can get away with combat. We get the straight for guys and essence. We use no essence for the first fight, first use of the devil power. But we could do practically anything we want for one fight. Trait, discount, and what's this one? 60 souls and a random trait. We go this way, dump, bump, bump, bump. Which gets me to the end of this chapter, and then it's a quick, and then it's a... Could go this way completely, so we can just get a load of health. But we go this way, buy, heal, and then destroy. Regardless, it all works out for me in the end. The devil always gets his due. We'll go this way, because I get traits.
What a charming
And the
valley.
thing for me, though.
My disciples will have to fix that.
Nice. Let's do this. So I can do this one. Temptation and scare. And more health for him. You know what, Mary's getting her health anyway.
At your service, master.
And at their demise. It is said that the blacksmith in Kinley makes the weapons for the demon hunters. It's time to pay him a visit. Who are you? The weapons exposed on the racks aren't nearly as imaginative as the ones used during the war. Pieces made humans soft. You need to re-inject some cruelty into their weapons. The blacksmith is hard at work at the forge and hasn't yet noticed Dracula's presence. Curse the weapons, terrorize the blacksmith. That's an easy 90.
Perfect.
Let's scare him. Dracula uses the perpetual fire in the forge to torture the blacksmith. The blacksmith renounces all dignity and reveals everything he knows about the demon hunters. His screams echo into the town, through the town. Satisfied with his work, your disciples abandon his body in plain sight. That should make the humans think twice about allying with your enemies.
Fear my rage.
Oh, it's another. Oh wow, for an epic. If that's another boss fight over there, if I'm going that way anyway, so that's another fight. That's a fantastic. Oh dear God. Because yeah, I can just go boop, and zap them horribly. Like even if it was a really nasty,
Is power.
even if it was a really nasty encounter, and they had a really nasty dude, I can just go nope, zoop, down to 0, gone. And I haven't even used my power yet, so. One night. Oh god, I get no terror. Normally I grab skills, but by getting these terrors, I'm increasing. I'll say wicked skill chance 1 out of 1. So 2 points on that, and I get wow. Okay, we're gonna do terror for a bit. We're gonna up our chances for wicked skill gains. Unless it's also making the fights harder. In which case I've really gone wrong here. But, you know, for this fight, my first use of my devil power is free.
Heads will roll tonight. Let's get down to business.
So we did that and that. I have to pay 16 for the second one.
My power is absolute.
Instant death for that one. Yavut. You know, I can take the 30 point hit. Thanks, Captain.
You don't hold anything back. I'll do likewise.
I think it was about to heal one down the bottom. Oh well, she has no thing. She's toast.
Who should I kill? Hunger!
Suffers damage, I suffer SP damage too.
I'm listening, master.
I need to get some more from these points. Right, he's only taking 48 damage, but that's actually.
Forgive me, master. I must fall back.
That's not a problem. Oh, we've got to.
Listening, master.
Who should I kill?
Oh God, we gotta do the zombie now. He's about to do that. Yeah, recharge skills. So who's about to heal? Everyone. Get the health back. No, yeah, there's not going to be any points for you to do anything, but quite frankly, he's about to vulnerabilize the hell out of the pair of them. Heal! Oh. Oh. And thanks to zombie, the healing effect just killed them both. No, the heal!
Scream as loud as you can, condemned soul.
Foot.
I'm the only one.
Yeah, I probably could go away with not actually doing anything. Let's see, plus 30% chance of passing the test. 60 souls. This is the most souls I've ever had. Please be a 6.
Their time is counted.
Ooh. Minus. That's fine because they just enchanted what I think they just enchanted. I've just made it's going to make no difference.
Humans lie dead among the roots of these trees.
Okay, it's an elite fight, so a chance for a relic. Yeah, that's got no cost for the first time I use it. Deactivate it until they leave the zone. Double them with souls 1. It makes little to no difference. We're about... Wow, we're getting pretty good. Excluded events, excluded, but yeah, when we take skills and that, we actually get a plethora of devil points. Now I could take that rune, jump to there, and get healed up for that. I gotta do this event in the middle anyway, so.
None must escape.
Ringmaster. As long as no enemy is alive, 8 damage suffered to the mistress. If an enemy dies, apply 1 crowd to the mistress. No one's unfortunately using a thing, so. You're doing a 30, which is a little annoying.
What game are we playing?
Okay, so they're still doing 30 because they're on the bottom.
I'm listening, Master.
Okay, he's going to take a fair amount of hits, but that should mean his ability to wail on should be at the maximum.
I shall reforge
Can I do
the
anything with
world
this
in
mode?
my image.
Yeah, that will destroy me. Now, this is not a realm where I got the effect of having no devil power usage. It's a little sad.
Who should I kill?
Who should I kill? Ceremony is about to do providing several bonuses. He's about to do. He's the one who's going to do all the damage.
What game are we playing?
Could do. He's got bitterness as Ostrom, which is annoying. Unfortunately, I just didn't know that until just now. I don't have that, which would deplete. This would destroy skill that's played 62. Okay, that's phase 7. I should actually probably use this first and then use his other thing to boost his health back up. Well, then again, up to 24, 16, 20. Okay, this will actually knock him down to the dead. 13. She's hitting him, he's only hitting him, so he's in vulnerable status, so he should technically be destroyed when he loses it. Takes the hit. So I'm going to lose a little bit of health.
How dare you attack me, mortal? Forgive me, Master. I must fall back.
Hey, she's going to go into attack.
I'm listening, Master.
And he's got silence. There's no way I'm killing her off in the one turn I've got.
I don't like this situation. Let's change it. The only limit to my power is my
Well, you can't inflict
imagination.
stasis now, which is great. Okay. Still, yes, take that damage now is toast. However, I have this. So I can take the 14 and not die. Okay.
What game are we playing?
Nah, it's not at 8 yet, so we've got time to kill that off on before the next turn.
I need blood.
I can kill him, but she'll get thrown an attack. So it's a little annoying.
I'm listening, Master. I feed in the darkness.
He hasn't got enough points. Annoyingly, he hasn't got enough points to do his thing. Now, I'd love to use. He's vulnerable, that's the problem. want to use, if I use that ability, is gonna crowd next rally. Not sure what rally does.
What game are we playing?
15, 30 would be nice, but it wouldn't kill her off. That would do nearly all the damage needed to get the job done. Yeah, I think rally means she's calling some people over. Right, let's go with that. I think there's a good chance I'm going to lose this. Yeah, my ultra nice cool run is just got destroyed.
Who should I kill?
She's... So I need to destroy her.
What game are we playing?
We're done. This has been a fantastic run. We've had some excellent skills, but there's no chance of survival. So he hits twice, so that was still the damage done. He needed to get way more health back with his on guard, his charge, his attack.
Master.
And I didn't actually get this, so I better make this better. I got free for that? Huh. You need multiple hits. We're dead. We're toast.
Disciples, do you want to feel my wrath?
No. And that was, in the end, that turned out to be a very bad call.
That defeat was calculated. My plan
Ooh,
is
that was so
working
close.
perfectly.
Ah, c'est la vie. That would be the first time I've actually won that in one run. Got a nice run. Got a nice thing.
Interesting.
Now that would have been a very good one to get our hands on.
You don't know how to choose your entourage, Master. Let me take things in hand. Only a true lady knows how to spread evil to perfection.
Now she... Yeah, he's going to down mode and leave. With all of it. Again, it's a shame we had exhaustion when we had that charge attack charged. Defeated an interesting concept for mortals. No one and nothing can resist my will, not even destiny. If it doesn't take me where I want to go, I will twist it until it yields. Now, where were we? And that's a roguelike aspect. But we now have a new lady.
I spread terror, the more my disciples will gather around me. I must continue.
The White Lady. Harnessing the power of her ancient spectral masks, the White Lady persecutes her enemies from the background and changes the course of battle with her curses. Her speciality? SP Annihilation. So you're going to put her in, you would take out Mary. That would have been a good one to get our hands on. Didn't come up. That's when you get when you like have like a full thing and then you use all your skills. Then you just watch as the enemy's health just goes whoop. So we're going to run her, then we'd have to take Mary out of the picture because she's an SP destroyer, not a HP destroyer. And for Dracula, we'd have to look at concentrating, doubling down on his SP Annihilation. We've actually done 3 hours in one run. There's nothing there at the moment, it's just giving me achievements.
That reprobate Van
Yep. Yeah, well standard. 315 in one run. Eesh. However, we also had Terror in the Sea, so the Ouija board. So essentially you have more charges. So if you pass like several social events, then it's like do and can make one thing free.
The claw of Geryon, cut from the creature of the same name, drives out all inspiration from
So we're going to skip through most of this now because we've actually heard it. But yeah, like I said, I had 3 attempts. It took me like 3 goes to get past this first chapter.
My disciples go to...
Oop.
The people fear me
Nice.
once again. That is how it should be.
We'll take the essence. Nope, locked in. Darn. Got the thing I wanted. What was the other one? Yeah, so no essence spent. That would have been handy in that fight, because I would have just nuked the champion in the middle. Just juiced her thing down to nothingness. So if we want... I want the skills at the same time, if we want the terror, the 15 terror thing, we have to get this all the way up. But at this early point we need skills. Otherwise we will not have anything to fight the more elite champions. As we found out, because
I'm terribly sorry.
Bloody Mary unfortunately didn't have
Time has come.
some of the skills needed to get the job done.
To get my hands dirty again.
There you go, every turn now, someone loses 7 SP. And we'll put exhaustion on you. See? Now in the only...
You don't hold anything back. I'll do likewise.
She's planning to do a nasty run.
I'm parched.
If you're gonna do an SP assault,
To get my hands dirty again.
her the cheaper. Again, if you're doing an SP fight, you need to really build them up to be SP destroyers. Now, as it stands,
I have to get my hands dirty again.
this will now kill that one, that one. So we're getting the fight next round. Begin the round. One of these two are going to get nuked. I'll use Drax recharge because I just need to use that.
I have to get my hands
Dirty again.
Those who do not submit must die.
I said she's good at destroying SP. Her whole build is SP related. And for your fights with the SP,
Take everything you can.
see, like I said, now if we're going down a path of SP, we need to look at getting his skill set built towards SP destruction. Headless, not so much of an issue. He's a tank. His job is to make certain everyone attacks him. Oh, Terror would be nice. But I need a skill coming out of sacrificing one. I would really like to get that relic I had.
Bring me their souls.
She's the only one protected from SP damage. Everyone else, not so much. First thing she does, put the mask on. If you can make that stronger, all the better.
Hunger.
Out of the waste.
I have to get my hands dirty again.
That's okay, we're not planning to do any healing.
I have to get my
See
hands.
her recharge is better. See, is thing not to inflict. Particularly want to start losing thing at the start of the beginning.
I'm parched. Oh,
Ouch.
How dare you attack me, mortal? Abandoning me, disciples?
No.
Do you want to feel my wrath?
I'm just not very good at building SP destroyer groups.
I'm parched. Darkness makes me stronger.
I have to get my hands dirty again.
Yeah, that's just cheap. Just destroy. Okay. Oh, that's not gonna help.
I have to get my hands. I'm bathed in opulence.
And the only thing is that one at the top.
Who should I kill?
And zombie isn't in effect right now.
I'm listening, master.
Unfortunately, I'm still going to take hit because she's doing 13 twice.
It's high time I interfered. My power is absolute.
Boink boink.
I must fall back.
Well, I got the SP burn. That would do damage to me. But that's not going to be an issue because
I'm parched. Who should I kill? You lack discipline.
I have to get
I
my
annoyingly don't have
hands
anything to
dirty
actually.
again.
If you want something done right, do it yourself. The dice were loaded from the start. My power is invincible.
I took a few points in there. I'm not very good at SP builds. Now, Bloody Mary, she was an awesome
I am
character.
pleased with these offerings. Take them.
Ooh. I'll take that because I want to have two of those. Okay, lose max health points. Temptation and ruse. That's gonna have to be you.
At your service, master.
Because you're the only one with skills. You follow the sound of an orphan's sobs to an isolated farm. He's reciting mantras to the light. You listen to his murmurings and hear the story of all his grief and dread. This human is the only survivor of an outbreak of white plague that wiped out his family. He's afraid the neighbors will discover what happened and burn down his farm to purify it. But at the same time, he refuses to run away because he's afraid he might be contagious and involuntarily spread the disease. This orphan's heart is much too pure. Time to turn it away from the light. You recognize the mantras he's chanting between the fragments of his story. It's a purification mantra used to ward off evil and contamination. You doubt it will be useful against a simple disease like the White Plague. That, after all, isn't even your creation. As always, family's full, doing easy.
I shall reforge the world in my image. The only limit to my power.
I should stop doing that,
is my
but I can't help it.
imagination.
I like doing it because the score.
Perfect.
The devil's Dracula's silver-tongued lies and assurances convince the orphan that the White Plague isn't contagious, and that he's perfectly healthy. Relieved, the child decides to leave the farm straight away. He's already talking about settling in a city where he can start a new life far from the White Plague. You should have a few happy days before the disease begins to decimate the people around him again.
Souls rotten with vice.
Trying to pick the
Knowledge
most
is
evil
power.
option. Everything else pay as well because we need to.
This forest isn't so terrifying. Not yet.
Now I could jump past this and hit the elite fight instead.
Ah, a conductor of souls. All those innocent souls I harvested will finally be of use.
Oh, 5. That's useful too. Darn. If I had more souls, or we got the apple. And every social thing would be fantastic.
I am pleased with these
Yeah.
offerings. Take them.
Hello. Remove control, apply upon presence of mind for each removed thing. Plus 6 SP inflicted by skills. Wow, nasty. Can't receive any statuses. Reduced by 10 when it's evolved up. Or I can put another attack on her and get 2 dreads, which would then get me close to costing, wow, no AP. Oh, that just makes it one of those absolutely what the hell weapons. You get a recharge between businesses anyway, so it makes no difference. The dread thing was much more useful to get my hands on, because that was like just a case of, wow, okay, we just got 2 of them already. Now we just need the 3rd one. Okay, now if I use power and go here, I can hit the elite fight and skip the sexual altar, which I don't like doing.
Let's get down to business. The only limit to
Well,
my
this could be the
power
shortest run yet.
is my imagination.
But the problem is I don't really like SP builds. Really? You couldn't be in a sticks?
Let's get down to business.
Yeah, that's if you want to gamble. I could gamble and hope for stakes, and that would give me more.
The dice were loaded from the start.
Oh god. No, let's escape. I've already spent way too much SP as a much devil essence of
I'm terribly sorry, but it seems your time has come.
No, no.
To get my hands dirty again.
What? This one for 2 turns, I don't care.
On guard.
So it's 1, but I like the... Locked. That's fine. That was actually mega fine. I did no damage. Alright, I can get rid of her this turn.
I have to get my hands dirty again.
I'm parched.
Spirit of the Nights, baby. Right, now to deal with you. If I wait 1 turn, I'll be able to destroy her. Yep, locked for a turn. 2 turns, but... Locked for 2 turns. That's looked unhealthy. I mean, that looked very unhealthy. Are you sure you're... Diva, are you sure you're not, like, you're possessed?
Here I am, ready again.
I have to get my hands dirty again.
Who should I kill?
Thanks for the health. Okay, Diva's target. Yep.
I'm listening, Master.
Oh wow, that was got reduced to 0. So I can play all three of these and then just play his. Darn. In the end, it didn't hit the... Finally. Yeesh.
Who should I kill?
Yep. That would be annoying if I hit him. Alright, who's got what skill available?
I have to get my hands dirty again.
I'm parched.
You don't know your skill's actually available. Okay, everything's unlocked. He's got his buff bonus back on again. And he's tagging everyone, so no point healing anyone.
To get my hands dirty again.
I feed in the darkness.
That won't do anything. That does though. Yep, it's gonna do that. Fine, because I can do this to undo it. You know what? We'll just wait out the turn and get the thingy back. And now we can wail on him. Again! That's actually the most pathetic thing to hit him with.
I'm parched.
That probably does more damage. But we're now set for pushing through to a victory. If your skills weren't locked.
Who should I kill? That position to die.
I have to get my hands dirty again.
It's not going to do too much of a problem actually because it only wants a single hit.
I need blood.
Yeah, but now your skills, you can start with double tapping.
Darkness makes me stronger.
Well, they're not vulnerable.
I'm parched.
But I don't know, double tap. Oh! We actually had so little SP, HP, energy left we died.
Next time, I'll choose more competent disciples. And more active.
Not my fault, okay? You got 3 points on the master ball though.
Interesting.
Spirit Lady, what does that do? One charge from all status. If the status is removed, plus 3 damage to the Mask of Torment, then replay all effect. All the effect. Nice. So you can remove this to charge from all statuses. I could seriously get that again, and if it repeats again and it knocks another one off, then Master Torment would just go pow. One hit. Bang. You know what? I think this is how we call this a duo on this run. It has been fun. Our first run was probably the most brutalistically close to getting it right, getting it in the first attempt. And then I got a little too gung-ho in my devil powers. Got a little too gung-ho with it. Sapped way too many points. And definitely didn't use the right skill combinations. Or more accurately, I didn't target the lady in the middle. If I'd had the skill which meant my powers were free for the first usage, 0. She'd have been zeroed and just immediately bang. And that whole fight would have been over in rapid time. But sadly, that's not to be. So, next time, I wonder where we'll be. But we are getting closer to Halloween. So, but again, that's all till next time, folks. So until then, I'll catch you all later. See ya.